Wow, fellas, wow. We had 2 games on today for the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, and both did not disappoint with excitement. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below on these 2 games that occurred. So, the Sharks just shut out the Golden Knights in Game 4 to tie the series 2-2, and without a doubt, this is the most exciting series so far. I mean, it is just filled with entertainment, physicality, great goal scoring. One game, Vegas is winning 7-0. Here we go, 4-0 Sharks. It's just crazy. It really is. And when you have Jones playing the way that he played today for his 6th career playoff shutout, it's going to be hard to beat this team. They outplayed the Golden Knights tonight. I mean, they did. It seemed like they had a lot more going for them. They had the energy behind the crowd. There were a lot of power play opportunities. The refs did like to call a lot of things today, but listen, when you break this game down a little bit, in the first period, there was not a goal until 15 minutes and 37 seconds into the first period, where Sorensen gets his 4th of the playoffs and take a 1-0 lead. Then they score with about 6 seconds left in the period, coming down on a fast break, if you will, and just rips it over the glove of Marc-Andre Fleury, who got a little bit screened by the defenseman on that play, and he just ripped it through the defenseman, and it went glove side. But that's a bad goal. You can't let up a goal late in a period like that. 6 seconds, that's tough. That's tough. And normally that's one that Marc-Andre Fleury has, but just not this time. Then Hertl in the second period gets his 5th of the playoffs to give them a 3-0 lead. And then about halfway through the third period, Pavelski nets his 2nd on the power play to give him a 4-0 lead. And just the Sharks outplayed the Golden Knights for sure in this game. The crowd definitely factored in, and now they're going back to Vegas for Game 5, and honestly, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? At the end of this game, you had Evander Kane and a Golden Knight going at it a little bit, and they had to get separated. They got sent off the ice. You saw Hertl get slashed by McNabb in the hand, right in front of the net, and Hertl's going down, getting all pissed off as he gets cross-checked. I mean, it's brutal out there. It's a war zone. It's a war zone, and this series, without a doubt, is the most entertaining. It's just, both teams are fantastic. Not that there aren't in other series, but just the way this one's playing out, the flow behind it is just awesome. So, 2-2, the series is tied after 4 games, heading back to Vegas for Game 5. It's funny, though. I wonder how these Vegas fans are thinking, because they're used to, they're not used to seeing the playoff atmosphere. They had a great regular season. They won 4 straight against the LA Kings, and now they're facing a little bit of adversity, and I just wonder what their mindset is. I wonder if they're giving up. I just wonder how their mindset is. So, the other game tonight was the Bruins and the Lightning for Game 3, and now, as the series was tied 1-1, they go into Boston, where the Lightning have struggled to play there a little bit. But not tonight, because they win 4-1, and another demanding win. 2-1, they take the series lead, and this game was all Tampa Bay. Just like Game 2, I thought Tampa Bay controlled majority of the flow of the game. In this one, it was exactly the same way. I mean, Bruins just didn't really have flow in this game. It seemed like Tampa Bay just has more depth than the Bruins. That's my honest opinion. Now, the Bruins are a great team, don't get me wrong, and in the NHL playoffs, anything can happen. But when it comes to depth, and it comes to more elite players, I just think Tampa Bay is a little too much to handle. There's not many teams that can have the same level caliber squad than Tampa Bay does right now. 4-1. 4-1. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't love the Bruins, so I'm not upset with this one. Yeah. I said it. I'm just embracing that. I'm embracing that the Bruins lost. But, no, when it came down to this, it was a 3-1 Tampa Bay lead after the first period. And it was a 2-0 lead 3 minutes into the game. So, it's tough to play down, especially to a team like this when you're down 2-0. It's hard to come back, especially in the playoffs against this team. I mean, it's not an easy task to do. So 3-1 after the first period is a very, very tough task to overcome. And of course, Steven Stamkos on the power play with 45 seconds left scores the fourth. Although, it's kind of easy to do that. So with that being said, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them on these games. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.